Hey guys, Noah from Stage 3, and today we're going to be bringing you an install on this Titan fuel tank for the 2011 to 2016 F250 and F350 trucks. Now we're going to be installing the 50-gallon tank on this vehicle, and there is one quick note I want to add. Once you do this install, your fuel gauge will still read correctly in your vehicle, but your distance to empty is going to be altered in your truck's computer. So if you do want to correct your distance to empty, you will have to use ForeScan to reprogram that to get it correct, but like I said, your regular fuel gauge will still work fine. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get this thing on the lift and we'll get started. Start by draining the fuel out of your factory tank using a pump or a siphon. Then lift the truck up on a lift or jack stands. Loosen the hose clamps to disconnect the vent line and the fill hose from the truck, but leave them attached to the tank. Now remove the hardware securing the skid plate to the fuel tank and the truck's frame and pull the skid plate off entirely. Position a transmission jack under the tank to support it and unbolt the straps to remove them completely from the truck. Once unbolted, carefully lower the tank until you have enough space to reach in and disconnect the wiring harness, the feed line, and the return line from the sending unit on top of the tank. Be careful, residual fuel in the lines will leak out when you disconnect them. With everything disconnected, you can remove the factory tank from the truck entirely. Remove the vent line and the filler hose from the tank by loosening the hose clamps on the bottom. Then use a mallet and a screwdriver or a punch to loosen the hold down ring for the sending unit so you can remove it. Do not reuse the factory O-ring. Also note the position of the sending unit in the factory tank because it will need to be positioned the same way in the new tank. Double check that your new Titan tank does not have any dirt or debris inside, then place the new O-ring on top and insert the sending unit. Once you have the unit in place, lock it down with the hold down ring. Now attach the filler hose and vent line to the fittings on the new tank. Using your jack, position the Titan tank under the truck and begin lifting it slowly. Guide the vent line and the filler hose as you lift. Continue to raise the tank until you're able to connect the wiring harness, the feed line, and the return line. The Titan tank straps will reuse the original equipment mounting bolts. Hang the outboard side of the straps first, the rear strap will attach to the underside of the frame and the front strap will attach to the outside. If you ordered the optional Titan shield, go ahead and place it under the tank now. We didn't add the shield to our truck. Lift the fuel tank the rest of the way into place and be sure to place the bushings in between the straps and the tank as you attach them on the other side. The front tank support is made up of two major pieces, an upper and a lower. Hang the lower piece on the inside bottom lip of the vehicle's frame where it lines up with the cab mount. Loosen the bolt for the body mount. Place the supplied washer in the center and then tighten the upper section of the assembly to the cab mount with the bolt provided. Once the support is in place, go back and tighten the bottom bolt to secure it. With all the straps tightened, you can remove the jack and reattach the filler hose and vent line to the truck to complete the install. When you're done, make sure you fill the new tank completely and inspect for leaks. As always, thanks for watching and make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of our other installs and reviews.